morning friends, I'm Joanita and welcome to Stitchy Things. This is my channel where I talk about cross stitch and sometimes other crafts. Well, I'm back after a week or three, I think, and I have some stitchy stuff to show you. It's more than last time, so that's good. I have 3 FFOs, so let me start with them first. I'll insert a little clip of my first finish. I made it for my sister-in-law, so here it is. Well, let me show you what I have been up to, gift stitching wise. It's for my sister-in-law. She had her birthday and she's celebrating the day after tomorrow, so I really need to finish it. I really needed to finish it. It took me 7 weeks to finish. The pattern is by Stitch Gallery PDF on Etsy. It's a set of 6 yoga poses, and I looked up which chakra the pose, I don't know, goes with what chakra, I don't know. And then I looked up which color represented that chakra, and I picked out 3. I finished it in a little tray. Well, this is, the whole pattern is 30 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So I think this is a 38 centimeter. Yeah, it's a whitewash. Let me show you. And I bought some black fabric with white stars for the background. So yeah, I stitched it on a 40 count linen with sulky threads. So you have really good coverage, I think. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. So, oh, where's my remote? I can't find my remote. Okay, back to Flosstube. Okay, so that was my first FFO. The second one is my spring bunny, and I made it into a pillow. This is a pattern by Sub Rosa Designs from Punch Needle and Primitive magazine, and I think it was spring 22 or 21, I'm not sure, but here she is. I changed some colors, but yeah, look at that bunny, isn't she cute? I especially love the flower border, and I chose this fabric as the backing fabric. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has these little flowers, and I put a little trim on the side. It is yarn, durable, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's this one. And I don't have the label anymore, but I started a crochet project, and it was supposed to be a deer. It was going to be a deer, but yeah, I never finished it because you can't see the stitches. You have to feel all the stitches, and it's not relaxed to crochet. So I stopped crocheting, and I'm using the yarn as a trim. So it's not that big, but it doesn't have to be not very thick, fluffy, because it's a spring project, and I feel like a big trim is more for winter projects. Well, at least that's what I think. I glued it on with textile glue from Pipo's. It's a chain of craft stores in the Netherlands. So that was my second FFO, and the third one, drum roll please, because it's the piece for my husband, and it looks like this. And I love, love, love the frame. It's perfect for it. The only thing, downside is a big word, but I wish I told them to leave a bigger margin between the stitching and the frame. But yeah, it's a detail. And I love this. I love this. It was so hard to pick out a frame for this one. And the lady in the at the framers, well, she kept on placing different kinds of corner pieces of frames, and every time I thought, no, there was nothing. I thought that's it. And then she came with this one, and I thought, I think this was number 20 or so, and I thought, yeah, that's it. So yes, I'm very pleased with the results. Yeah, so I hope my husband will be too. Next month is his birthday, so yeah, this is one of his presents. So those were my FFOs. And then my whips. Excuse me. My hair, there's a little, I don't know, looks silly. First of all, my whips. I picked up an old whip because I have a list of 7 or 8 old whips that I want to finish this year. The Office was one of them. Oh, by the way, it's by Stitch Area, The Office. The Office Best Quotes, it's called, and it's by Stitch Area on Etsy. So that was my first finish of the list of 7. Yeah, 7 I think. And then I took out Dreaming of Klimt. I bought a PDF, but oh well, I'll put in a picture here of what it's going to look like, or what it looks like when it's finished. And I'm putting in a picture of where I was when I picked it up again. I only had a little bit done. And here is where I am now. I finished it. Yay! So I have 3 FFOs and a finish. And I love, love, love this. Let me get closer. And this yellow, this bright yellow, is DMC satin. It's very slippery, and you need shorter lengths of thread because it gets fluffy when you stitch too long with a long thread. It gets all fluffy, but I love it. I've stitched this on a 32 count natural sparkly linen. So yeah, by Zweigart, as you can see. Now my plan is to finish this in a frame, but I want to stitch the Dreaming of Van Gogh and a Frida Kahlo pattern by Barbara Anna Designs. I'm sorry. And I want to stitch the other 2 as well and put them together. And I hope I can find the same frame for all 3 of them, but I'm not sure how big the other ones are. So, because I was looking at the Creative Poppy website, and there were 2 or 3 patterns of Frida Kahlo. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick, but I don't know if she has a Dreaming of Frida, but we'll see. Anyways, that's my plan. But you know me and my plans, usually they are long-term plans. Okay, so then when I finished Dreaming of Klimt, I picked up this one. And it's called La Calavera Katrina by Modern Folk Embroidery. This is what it's going to look like. It's a part of the Dark Crosses section on Jacob's website. And this is a picture of where I was last time. At least I think I took a picture. Well, if I have one, you'll see it now. And if I don't have one, there will be no picture. And this is where I am now. I'm stitching this on a 32 count Linen with No Name by Tamas. Nicholas Flamel design on Etsy. He's a fabric dyer, and this is where I got to. Oh, let me take out my board. I started stitching very cheerfully, and I was getting a lot of progress. And then I discovered a mistake I made before I picked it up again. So I had to frog this whole section. I had to frog. Yeah, I was not happy, but I was thinking about it because Jacob says, he said one time in his Flosstube that the girls who stitched the samplers in the old days made a lot of mistakes and just leave it in. But I couldn't, because one half of her face would be a stitch higher than the other half of her face. So I thought, no, well, face or skull. So yeah, I'm stitching this with Royal Purple by, I don't know, The Gentle Art. So yeah, I want to finish this in the next week, well, weeks. Then I have 3 finishes. If this one is finished, I have 3 finishes of my list from the things I need to finish or want to finish this year. So that's good. I'm well on my way. And then I picked up Butterfly Fairy. Butterfly Fairy by Heaven and Earth Designs. Let me start this again because it didn't went well. My next whip is a full coverage, and I watched Jessica Stitches here on Flosstube. She has a Dutch Flosstube, and she showed how she stitches full coverage with in diagonal pieces, and how she does that in Pen on Keeper, and it really made me want to pick up my full coverage again. So I'm stitching on this one. It's a quick stitch. Well, it's called a quick stitch, but I don't. It's not quick to me. But in comparison to other full coverages like Jemima does, this is a quickie or a little one. It's called Butterfly Fairy. The design is by Jasmine Beckett-Griffith, charted by Haight, and look at the colors. I love it. I love it. But I didn't stitch on it a lot because it was all dark and gray colors and some dark blues, and I was going block by block in a diagonal. But I don't know, I didn't like stitching that way, so I left it and didn't pick it up a lot. But now I have, oh, let me insert a picture here where I was last time. Oh, and last time, oh, I'll put in the screen how much stitches I had and the percentage from where I was. And this is what I have now. I hope you can see the colors. And here are the colors starting to appear. Yeah, greens and yellows are coming there. So yeah, a piece of our head, a wing. Yeah, I love it. I love it. So now I really love stitching on this. I even ordered bobbies, those round things where you can wind the threads on, because I'm using Wonder Clips now, and yeah, it's a bit of a mess, and I'm getting more and more colors, so I need something to wind them on. Yeah. I am now at, let me check, I've stitched in total 5,949, and I'm at 8.95%. So I hope to get in the double digits one of these days. So yeah. And then I want to stitch my Winged Ferret by Jasmine XXX. That's this one. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. This one. I'm stitching this one as well, and I want to stitch that one in a diagonal as well. So yeah, because I'm on the top of her head now, and it's all black stitches, and when you work diagonally you have more colors, except I think in this part there will be a lot of black, but no worries. Okay, and my last whip is the sale I'm hosting with Sarah. She's Sarah from Sew Me Sarah, and we are doing the Rejoice Evermore sale by Brenda Gervais with dye needle and thread. And I love this one. It's so beautiful. I started in the middle because of my big mistake in the sale last year with Sarah. Talking is hard. And yeah, this is where I got to. Because I was totally obsessed with, when I picked up Dreaming of Klimt by Barbara Anna, I was completely obsessed. I was stitching like a mad woman for a week, and then I finished it, but I haven't touched this one in that week. So I'm going to work on this tonight because I really want to finish the house. I'm using all the called for colors, and I'm stitching this on a 40 count antique white. So yeah, and I can't wait to get to the birds on the side of the house. So when I finish the house, I'm starting the birds. So yay, exciting, exciting, exciting. So yeah, and I'm planning, well, I say this carefully, I'm planning to finish this year, but yeah, you know how that goes. So those are my whips and my FFOs. And then I was sewing. And because I have this pact with Judith, hi Judith, we both buy a lot of fabrics for project bags, but we didn't use them. So we decided to stitch a project bag every month with fabric from Stash. So as you can see over there, there's my stash, and there's a whole stack behind. So I can go on for a while. And because of my quilt course, I thought, let me make a patchwork bag. Well, that went a little wrong, but I think he's cute, it's cute, and I left it. I don't care. It's wonky. You can see over here. It is small and it goes, yeah, well, anyway, I don't mind. I love the fabrics. These were all the scraps, except for this one, because I have that in the bag as well. And yeah, it's a wonky bag, but I love the colors, I love the fabrics, and I have a plain white inside. So this is my March bag, my wonky patchwork bag, but I love it anyway, so I don't mind. It's not as bad as my Dragon of bag from last year, so yeah, that's okay. Excuse me. Then Nashville market. As I told you, I was not planning on buying anything until Tony said, I placed an order. I want to place an order. I can order one for you if you want, because she knew I didn't want to order, but I had my eye on some things. So I allowed myself to order one. Well, that came in, and it's this one. But when Tony gave it to me, she made a present out of it. So it was a present from Tony to me. So thank you. I'm so happy. And I picked out, oh, I need to show you this side. Stella's J by Lindy Stitches. And this was from the Bird Club last year, and she's releasing those patterns this year. I'm not sure if they are going to be released all 12. I think there was a bird every month, but I thought this is cute for my bird wall that exists in my head only, but someday it will exist in my living room, because this is not so big. It's how big is it? Oh, I just took it off my head. 87 wide by 85 high, so that's not that big. So I can have some birds on my wall, on my real life wall, not in my head. So yeah, so thank you, Tony. That was very kind and sweet, and I really appreciate it. Then I got another Stitchy kindness. I got this sweet Easter card from my friend Mariska, and she added, I don't know how these flowers are called. In Dutch they're called crocus. The little purple, and I think they're in yellow and white as well, that are growing in spring from a little bulb in the ground. Let me insert a picture here. I don't know the name, but it has this crocus color. So yeah, that was fun to get in the mail. So thank you, Mariska. And then I went with Tony to, I told you last time, the fabric store, because I had to buy the back of my quilt. And there was this really, oh, I forgot to take this out of the package, but I'm going to crinkle for a bit. I'm really sorry. I tried to do it really carefully with the least amount of crinkle. And I couldn't leave it. I had to buy it. How cute is this? I'm planning to stitch them on a project bag. So I bought a little piece with all these cats. So I thought, when I make a project bag and I can sew them with a zigzag, a bit wonky and not that straight, and then all over the project bag, I thought, oh look, it's so cute. Yeah, so now you've seen it, you know why I couldn't leave it in the store. I had to buy it. Yeah, okay, I'll fold it later. And when I went to pick up my framed office piece for my husband, there were these tins. And I love Rosina Wachtmeister. She's the artist who paints these. I love it. It's the tin with the lid attached for stitching. Instead of a thread bed, I use tins. And then I wasn't planning on buying anything else, but I realized I still had my gift certificate I got from my sister with Christmas. And I thought, well, why not? So I ordered, because I had my eye on this pattern as soon as it came out. I think it was an exclusive for Fox and Rabbit last year. And I loved it. And I couldn't get it then. And now it came out on Nashville Market. Look at it. I love this one. It's so beautiful. I'm in love. I'm in love. So I ordered this one, and then I ordered some cottage garden threads in the colorway Pickle, because I needed one for my Jardin Privé Quaker Spring, but then in French, but I don't know. And I ordered this one because Tony asked me to order for her as well. And I love the color so much, I ordered one for myself. Blue Corn by Classic Colorworks. It's a beautiful color. I'm not sure if it's showing up really well. And then I ordered Purple Iris, and I had a purpose for this one and I totally forgot. I can't remember. I don't know. We'll see. It will come to me one day, but I'm not sure where I bought this for. But I had a project in mind with this floss, but I don't know. And then I ordered this at Simone's from Atelier Soutidé. Did I mention that already? Oh, and then I ordered a needle minder, a wooden one. I love wooden needle minders because they're nice and light. So I was planning on ordering the tulip, but by the time I put all this stuff in my shopping cart, but by the time I got to order, the needle minders with the tulip was sold out. So I ordered this one. And then I placed 2 fabrics in my shopping cart on Thursday, and I had to ask Simone for advice, but she had a quilt weekend, so we contacted each other. I don't know. Well, we had contact on Monday, but then one of the fabrics sold out as well. But that's okay. That's totally fine because I'm going to go. Oh, I can't talk today. I'm going to go fabric shopping when I'm on vacation, so that's totally fine. And I ordered Antique Market. And now by, I don't know by which designer it was, or which fabric dyer. I can't remember. I hope you can see it. Well, it's showing up really good. But let me show you what it looks like on their website. This is what it looked like on the website. And this is how it looks in real life. And I love, love, love it. So if you think because the modeling on the website looks a lot more darker, I don't know, but you see the difference. So if you were thinking about buying this fabric, but you thought the modeling was too much in your face, it looks like this in real life, because pictures can really show the fabric differently, but it's more of a neutral than on the picture. So yeah. Okay. And then, okay, yeah, my spinal cord dissolved. And let me tell you what the reason was, or I don't know the English word, but I was watching Jacob's Flosstube and then poof, it went away, my spinal cord. And I couldn't decide. Everything he shows was so beautifully, all these new patterns, and I really, really love the rose bush. I'll insert a picture here. I love this one. I love this one so much, but I have a few big samplers kitted up in my stash, so for now I'm not going to. And I commented on Jacob's video saying, yeah, I need to finish one before I can buy one, before I allow myself to buy a new one. But yeah, I was feeling a bit, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get me a pattern by Jacob. And I ordered this one because I love this one so much. It's called Winter Garden, Dream of a Winter Garden. And the colors make it look a bit Christmassy, but it's really a winter. So I thought if I change some colors and maybe ice blue or so, I don't know, blue and I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm thinking all these colors, and but I love this one, and I had to buy it, so I bought this one. Oh, and let me show you a colored version of Pretty Polly. I showed you last video, but I only had it in black and white. Well, this is the colored version, so you have an idea, because we have a new cartridge with colored inked. So, and oh, here's my Dreaming of Klimt. It was right here. Yeah, but you've seen it already, but okay. And then I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw Jasmine's Made with Love, her post, how she's running a marathon this month. Yeah, I think it's soon, somewhere in the coming weeks. And she was, how do you call it, having a fundraising for the cause she runs for. And she wrote in her post, let me think so I can say it right. She also used the proceeds from the patterns she sold. So I thought, you know what? It's for a good cause, and I really, really love this one. So I bought this one for the good cause and for me. But yeah, I love this one so much. I really like it. So it says, never forget the difference you make. Yeah, look at it. I'm sure you've seen it. But I love the border and I love the birds. So I thought, well, I'll order this for the good cause. To support Jasmine and to support my investment section. I don't know. Okay. Oh, and then last thing. Yeah, I want to sew some skirts. Excuse me. I need to sew some skirts, some extra skirts for vacation, because I'm not sure when I can do the laundry on vacation. So I think there will be laundromats, kind of a store where you can do your laundry. I don't know. But I'm not sure when I'm coming across one. So I need to have a lot of skirts for my vacation. And I picked up this fabric. This is the first time I ordered fabric online for a dress or a piece of clothing. But this is going to be a dress. It's a stretchy jersey, tricot. And while I was ordering this, I came across the sales section and they had these Christmas fabrics for only €2.25, half a meter. And I thought half a meter is enough for a project bag. And I thought, no, I'm not going to buy fabrics for project bags anymore. But yeah, you know, as my spinal cord had dissolved, I ordered this one. And it has gold in it. And I love it so much. It's so cute. So I ordered half a meter of this one and half a meter of this one with the golden deer. So yeah, reindeer, deer, I don't know, but yeah. So those were a little gift to my, well, I have a lot of gifts to myself. I was just not strong enough and I was just weak, but I love it. So who cares? You only live once. At least I think you only live once. So those were my investments, my whips, my FFOs. Oh, what I wanted to tell you last time, I have this Excel sheet where I keep up with my the patterns that I want, the patterns that I have a wish list. I think 121 patterns on my wish list alone. So yeah, it's ridiculous. But to remind me what patterns I really like, but yeah, I'm at 120, so it's ridiculous. I'm not going to buy them all, but you know, I love putting things on my wish list, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get them all. And where was it go? Oh yeah, I have this planner and I write down every day like a book of days, but in my planner what I have been stitching on and when I finished it and when I started the new thing. But I didn't kept up with my Excel sheet. So last month I took my planner and I filled out everything that was missing in my Excel sheet. And I came to the conclusion that I had 18 finishes last year. So that's not all too bad. 18 finishes is quite a bit. So yeah, I thought I had less finishes. So okay. Yeah. Hold please. Okay, I'm back. I needed to get my planner to tell you what I have been watching. I have been watching not a lot, but that's okay because last time I had watched too much and it was too long. So very quick, we watched The Menu. It is a great movie. It's a bit different than other movies. It's with Ralph Fiennes? I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he plays Voldemort as well. So you know who I'm talking about, I think. It was really, really good. So if you like a bit weird movies, go watch that one because it was really good. Then we've been watching The Night Agent. It's a series on Netflix. Oh, The Menu is on Amazon or Disney or HBO. I'm not sure. I forgot. But I'm sure you can look it up if you Google it. Then we watched The Night Agent on Netflix. It's a series of 8 episodes and it was really, really good. It's about this guy who works in the basement of the White House as a phone boy. So he works in this little office, and when one of the spies is in a pickle, they call that number and he's there to pick the phone. And then, yeah, it was really, really good. Good action. And if you watched one episode, you really want to watch the next one. So, highly recommend. Then we watched Unstable. It's a short series as well, a short season with Rob Lowe and his son in real life, but also his son in the series. And it's about this scientist who gets a little wacky when his wife dies. And yeah, it's funny. The episodes are short, about 25 minutes, something like that, 20-25 minutes. So yeah, it's nice for in between. And then we watched Wellmania. Unstable we finished The Night Agent, and we're still watching Wellmania. It's about this woman from Australia. She lives in New York. She's a journalist, and she goes back to Australia because her best friend is turning 40. I don't know. And then her green card gets stolen, so she can't go back home. And then all these things happen, and yeah, she doesn't get a new green card until she's not living very healthy, so she's not getting her green card renewed before she gets healthy. So yeah, it's funny, but it's, I don't know, it has these, yeah, she thinks she's a screw up. She does all these silly things, and yeah, it's heartwarming, it's funny. So yeah, and not also 25 minutes each episode, so it's doable, and 10 episodes in the first season. So, and then we watched Wakanda Forever last Sunday, and yeah, well, Marvel movies, we want to keep up with the Marvel movies because we like them. It's a long one, 2 hours and 10 minutes or something like that, 2 hours, but yeah, it's really good. So yeah, that's it. So that was short. And then I've been, oh, I forgot something. I have been reading, of course, in Fairy Tale by Stephen King. It's not scary, it's not with ghosts or anything like that. It's adventurous science fiction. Yeah, not scary at all. And I'm almost done. I think 2 nights. I'm reading a chapter each night. I'm at chapter 30 and it has 32 chapters. So 3 nights, 2 or 3 nights, and then I will be done. Love, love, love. So if you like Stephen King, it's different than other Stephen King books, but he has all these different kind of books. So yeah, but I love this one. And I hope they make a movie of it one day, or a series or something like that, because oh, I highly recommend. Yeah, I told you last time what it's about. This boy, a 16-year-old boy who befriends an older man, and yeah, that man has a shed, a barn in the backyard, and with a big lock, and it has to stay closed, and strange noises are coming out. And it turns out, this is all on the back of the book, so I'm not spoiling anything, because when you look the book up, it says the same thing as what I'm telling you now. More, I don't know, there's a little more information than what I'm telling you now, because I told you last time. But it's a portal to another world. So yeah, good. And I'm so sad I'm almost finished, but I want to finish it, but I don't, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to read a new Harlan Coben book. Each year in March there's a new Harlan Coben book coming out, and it's already at work. I placed a reservation, it's there for me, and I'm off tomorrow, but I have to work on Saturday, the Saturday before Easter. But then I'm taking the book home and hope to start it. And that's the reason why I want to finish this, but I don't want to be done with the story. But I do want to start the Harlan Coben book, so yeah. Okay, that's it for today. It's 45 minutes. Oh, I didn't want to be longer than 45 minutes, so I did good. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate all of you, all your sweet comments, and yeah, your likes. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me with my Flosstube journey. And yeah, subscribe if you want to. So I hope to see you soon with new stitchy things. Bye for now. I didn't want to waffle for too long, but I totally forgot to wish you a very nice Easter weekend. I hope the sun is shining. I hope you have, yeah, a really relaxed weekend with family, friends, or just cocooning in your house and stitching with some chocolate eggs and tea. That would be lovely. But yeah, my kids are coming, so there will be no time for stitching, or just a little bit, but yeah, it's going to be fun. My brother is turning 50 next Tuesday. I hope he doesn't mind saying that, because at first he wasn't very happy with the number 50. But yeah, I told him it's better to turn 50 than to never turn 50. So yeah, and he's celebrating the second Easter day, so that will be on Monday. And yeah, so it's going to be a busy weekend, but a lovely weekend. So yeah, now I'm off making beds for the kids, and I see you next time. Bye bye.